I mean, they didn't have the scouting information to know it was Void Rays, so they really got caught off guard by that.
Mm-hmm. They did.
Game paused.
Zuki doki.
Maybe just fixing some settings. Give them a sec, of course.
Mm-hmm. Probably. Yeah, basically the only Korean I can read now is Korean that I literally translate like directly into English. Like it literally says go go. If it's actually a Korean word, then I'm screwed.
I just feel like you're throwing away all that Korean studying you did. Like, you tried so hard and just kind of like, I forgot about it.
Class. Like, that's basically, I think, worth one class being able to actually read. Because there are a lot of loan words, so I can understand some of the things.
I feel like that's kind of like high school in a nutshell, too. Like, I'm done with high school. I kind of forgot everything I learned in it. Like,
no, it's not that I forgot everything. It's just that I didn't learn that much. Like, I learned numbers and how to talk about school. So I can ask Solar, how's school going?
How do you get to school? I take the city bus.
The library is behind the museum. Like, okay.
Whatever, man. You missed my awesome joke. Guys, welcome back. Game number 3. Tied up 1-1 here in the semifinals. The winner will go on to fight against Tasia and Revival in the grand finals. But a little side note means that whoever loses here has still made a couple of bucks to this tournament. You know, 25 to each, as it's 50 bucks for the losing teams. But spawning here in the top right corner of Catherine Square, the newcomers to the arena, the first time they've played in a 2v2 tournament. It's Team Big Boys featuring Sacsri and his teammate Parting.
In the bottom position for deadpixels, it's the purple Zerg, True. And the red Protoss, Patience.
So we haven't had anyone race switch this tournament. I only bring this up because Impact actually tried pulling that off in the previous tournament.
Well, I think for these guys, I really do feel like ZP has just been like the best composition we've had. And again, that could just be contributed to the players and them actually having good synergy. We just don't have a big enough pool of research, but it just kind of feels that way. Like the Zerg can apply that early mid-game pressure and the Protoss eventually comes in with the big units. It's, you know, it kind of fits perfectly in regards to how we know the races. One stronger here, the other one stronger there.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that comes down to the way Air complements Zerg, but in that same kind of idea, I really like the way we didn't get to see it earlier, but I think Terran and Zerg have some pretty cool potential too. Just the way a lot of the units line up and complement each other.
Basically anything with Protoss, okay?
It sounds like a joke, but seriously. Yeah, well, what would you do is double Protoss? Just double proxy gate every game.
I feel like, you know, one Protoss and one anything else does work out, because 2 Protoss would just maybe get cheesed all day. I don't know.
Well, the expansion has been taken very quickly. Again, very similar playstyles out of these guys. I mean, there's no real meta for the 2v2 scene in Korea, I think. It's not really been... I mean, there are some folks who can argue there is a 2v2 scene. I don't disagree with that, but it's not really been the prominent scene. It's not been the refined scene. It's not super competitive like, say, 1v1. So it is kind of cool to see that, you know, there's builds that are similar. There are openings that are similar. They're actually kind of figuring this out pretty quickly.
I mean... we don't know about the 2v2 scene in Korea, just specifically. So
I don't know about any 2v2 scene, period, to be honest with you. I know,
well, yeah, I mean,
I know
like,
Protect streams on Twitch, and that's about it.
Right, exactly. But I mean, we've heard, like, you know, certain builds that are very strong, like the Ling Hellions that we saw sort of a simple try and use, but it did seem like they heard that and then didn't like know how to follow up or execute it correctly or something like that. Whereas people who do practice and study 2v2s all day, they might be like, oh, this map is really abusable for this thing. You know, one time in the last tournament did we see someone effectively cannon rush.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's always those cheeky tactics. You know, you have a Zerg player give you the high ground vision so you can cannon rush on the low ground, all those sort of dick moves.
We just don't see that. Either they're too respectful of each other, they don't know the strats, or they just think it won't work. I don't know.
I kind of wish it would happen now, though. I completely forgot about the cheesy tactics like that because we were expecting normalized cheese, right? But this attack going to go much better for the defense, I feel. Forcefield can always keep this back for a while, and Mothership Core actually can't take on a Stalker.
Parting, that is bold. That is very hopeful.
That was wishful thinking, yeah. Didn't realize this, by the way, how much he had chronoed into that. He's already got the Warp Tech finish. He's putting a lot of pressure on very quickly. I mean, Force Fields will stop this from getting in too far, but picking off the pylons is going to supply block Patience if he's not careful.
And potentially stop Warp Gate from finishing.
Ooh.
That's 3 pylons, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to get it.
Yeah. Well, without speed, it's really hard for the Zerglings to push out into this. Knowing that... Oh, actually, if he holds the force... actually, I was going to say, the force fields could be good. If he had kept the Stalkers in that wall, I think it could have actually worked out for the Stalkers. They would have been able to use the SimCity of Patience against him. But here comes Sacsri with some Banelings.
He's just a little bit too late, though. I mean, that was the majority of Parting's army. He's only on 4 gateways.
Yeah, but both boys are dedicating really hard to this. You look at the workers count behind this too. For both sides, it's fairly even. There's definitely equal chances that Parting and Sacsri break through this as there are that this gets held well by Team deadpixels.
Plus spine crawlers as well. I mean, this is looking like a good hold for Patience and True, and this is the ace match. They're both on even bases. This is it. The fight has to win here.
There's spines for the Zerg player, but they could just go focus on Patience instead.
Did lose the Mothership Core.
Zerglings do get out. They get the surround. I mean, this whole time, Parting has been very intelligently using his opponent's SimCity against them. Holding up in that wall, force shields as well, but when the Zerglings broke through, this kind of stopped the attack more than anything else. And while Sacsri is gearing up with more Lings, I guess the focus is on Banelings?
True, please. So, don't leave all your overloads over there. No, oh my god, did you see that? They just ran past Banelings! Oh, Sacsri, please.
The counterattack, though, this is huge. Like, can they even hold it home?
They literally, like, the Banelings were inside the 2 Lings going around.
Okay, so right now it's getting a little bit desperate. The drones are being pulled, and it's getting really bad at home for Parting. It's getting really bad at home for Team BigBoys.
Can't believe it.
Baneling's not complimenting the Stalkers.
I'm gonna blame Sacsri for this one. I'm gonna tell Parting what Sacsri did or rather didn't do.
Yeah, this is actually really bad. It looks like True and Patience will be revising their roles as potential finalists, at least.
I think they're. Yeah, I think they are just gonna. They're gonna win this one. Again, though, they're both on very similar, like, worker counts.
Yeah, the economy's pretty garbage for both teams.
So it's hard to completely call, but they're the ones that held off. They now are kind of in control of the flow. But then again, maybe if Parting can hold the return attack, his Nexus will be faster. It's still on the knife's edge.
I mean, it could just be a decent Baneling Connect that levels the playing field.
Yeah.
A surround out of Sacsri on top of the Stalkers of Patience. You're right, this could still turn around, but that the lack of the Baneling detonations, but more importantly, the big Ling counterattack was definitely really good out of True.
Yeah, it was. It shouldn't have happened.
You're so, like, just mad about this. It's not even like you're playing.
It was like they were like Moses parting the waves of Lings, and they were like, "Up, we're good. They go ahead." Stop! No.
Ooh, Time Warp's really nice, actually. Sacsri is really far away from the fight. There's no bans. I'm surprised he's so tentative to get involved with the fight. As long as he stays away from the Zealots, I think it could go quite well for him, actually. But taking the fight on the left side while Parting is just pausing on the ramp. I mean, he's got a lot of Zealots, but Zealots aren't going to cut it. Sacsri, he takes the fight with the Lings.
Oh, there it is. There's Wheelie Nest.
Baneling's going to be good against the Zealots if they can get on top of them, but the Stalker count for Patience is getting kind of out of control. And unless Sacsri can either kill the pylons to cut out reinforcements or get his Lings on top of the Stalkers, I don't know the party can keep holding for much longer. I do like that, by the way, True has been sort of vanguarding the pylons from the Lings that have been trying to come from behind, so that's really cool moves out of them. Yeah. But, oh, Mothership Core, please. That's high ground vision now gone.
Yep, potential Time Warp as well. The Nexus is done for Parting. If
oh,
he
can the Force Fields get there? Can the Force Fields cover this?
They cover about half. Maybe enough?
I think that's enough. He's going to win the stock fight. The Lings are still flooding in, though. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Lings are trying to get through there. They get caught up on the Spine Crawler, though. Ugh. Oracle as well, out of Patience. I don't know where this bad boy came from, but he's shredding the probe line of poor Parting. Oh my god, Zombie Grove. What is this aggression?
I didn't even see the Stargate. Oh my god, this is actually terrible. Another Oracle goes into the drone line of Sacsri, and this...
There's no Queen?
Parting was going to hold. He was going to make the miracle. And then...
was. Like I said, I don't think you can 1v2 this team. Parting's control has been absolutely fantastic. And, oh, the Baneling Connect is actually really nice. He's going to give him a Stalker fight to begin with, but huge warping coming out of Patience. Good game is called. They're going to tap out. Ladies and gentlemen, Team deadpixels will go to the finals once again.